Good morning, everyone. Let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths as we center ourselves. Let's go ahead and expand our solar plexus energy. Make it as big as in all directions. Now make it 6 feet bigger than you in all directions. Go ahead and ask your body what it would like this morning. Good job. So today we're going to talk about connectors, the connector archetype. What type are you? Because you have some kind of a percentage, might be low, might be high, archetype of connector. There is the jester. You use humor. And it's a great way to connect with people. People like being around you. You're playful. People usually are drawn to playfulness. Don't you feel that? You could be the grow boy next door. You know, the ones that you grew up with. You don't have any pretenses. You don't have any hidden agendas. You're very open, very grounded, down to earth. Trustworthy. You could be the lover. Very somebody who exudes charm, charisma. Sophisticated. attractive. Whichever one you are, and you probably are more than likely a combination of them all. But it's all, the main thing about the connector is that you like people. And you can put two and two together, two different people together. And you will match their skills, their knowledge, and create great teams to work on the project. So how can you get better at this? If you want to be a connector, you have to learn to be outgoing. Connectors are very outgoing people because they like to learn about the people that they meet. That way they can connect others they know to them. And they do it for the fun of it because it's fun for them. They don't do it because they're going to get something out of it. So if you don't know a connector, look for a connector. These are the people that when you go to a gathering, they're always going from one group to another, introducing others, getting to know others. They're very extrovert. So what energy, space, consciousness, and choice can you and your body be to be a connector with ease as needed? Because it's good to know a connector, but it's better to be one. I said that you got to be everything and anything. You have to be willing to be. Might not be your cup of tea every day, and that's okay. But as long as you can turn on the charm when you need and not feel awkward, that's better. In the environments that you're going to be at, collaboration with others is going to be needed. And you have to be willing to be a connector. Once in a while, doesn't have to be all the time. Once in a while is good. When you don't have a connector with you, you gotta up that area of your archetype. Now you can choose to be the jester, the lover, or the girl next door, girl boy next door. They all inspire. They all draw people in. It's all about drawing people in with what they like. And a way to do this also is to ask questions. What is more interesting in a conversation? When people talk about themselves. So the best way to do this is ask what they like, everything about them. Ask about them. And at the end of the day, they will think that you are the most fun person they ever met that evening. Because you talked about their favorite subject, them. Until they ask you a question, they're not ready to listen to what you gotta say. So just keep asking them questions, especially about themselves, what they think. And you're gonna learn to acquire this skill. It's gonna be very needed because we're gonna need all types of people for everything. Sometimes it's scary to meet new people. People are shy. People are just not into talking to strangers. When we were kids, we used to talk to anybody and everybody. As we grew up, we started to guard ourselves, not so open anymore. Life has taught us maybe not to be so open anymore. But when you're looking for people to draw into your team, we need to polish ourselves so that we can find the right people. And the way to find the right people is by talking to them and quickly assessing whether they are good for this area of the project or another area. See, the one thing about it is you can teach anybody skills, but you cannot change who they are. So what energy, space, consciousness, and choice can you and your body be? To be the connector you need to be at the time you need to be it, with total ease. Yep, you might have guessed it. We're preparing ourselves for when we gotta do projects and to be successful at it. What is the gauge of success? Getting it done, completed, on time and on target. How does it get any better? And with that, let's go ahead and take a couple deep breaths as we come back to the present. And when you're ready, rub your hands together, rub your face, and open your eyes.